that kind of dream? My hands still ached from the memory of it all. The last time the dream came down, I'd been 10 years old, and my easy knack for throwing darts had become, overnight, the uncanny force that makes folks slide away from you at church, but come up to you after to ask for their numbers. They said we had saints' hands, called us jujus and witches and confidence artists. You believed or you didn't, no matter to the hands. They were our latter-day flood, or our plague. Descended upon us after emancipation. Ever since we moved north, the extra had run in my family. My great-uncle could tell a card just from touching it, and my great-great-grandmother could pick up lightning in a storm. Mommy used to say that there were fewer of us in every generation, so she didn't know why the dreams had struck 2 of her 3 children. I think she wanted to believe that it wasn't her fault, especially after my brother died, especially after I went downtown. But now, I hadn't done a job for Victor in nearly 7 months. I told the man who gave me my past that I was thinking of a different future. He hadn't said no. This little number in the first position is the past sticking its fat nose into your present business. Might even be a good thing. But see these cards? They could mean some trouble just as easy. Those spades got sharp edges, and no one likes a joker with a knife. It was, I said soft, that kind of dream. 1. Oh, Phyllis. It had been Dev's voice at the end of the dream. Just his voice, warning me against nothing I could see. Just his voice, pushing me awake and away from him again. He had only ever called me Phyllis in extremity, mortal danger, orgasm. I wondered which it would be this time. Christ, said the dentist, jamming his cigarette into my silver ashtray and getting another. Christ, there's that lighter. I hate even thinking about Red Man, and you have to go and dream about him. He's not so bad. Not like Victor. The dentist flinched. You know what they say, the things he's done. You just like him because he likes you. You and that snake girl, what's her name? Tamara, I said, not for the first time. The star of the famous snake dance at the Pelican Club was my best friend in the city. Lately, because my life has not tended to kindness, she'd also been Dev's girl, but my own lover couldn't bother himself to remember the name of some Negro showgirl. I leaned over the dentist to take another cigarette, too, but instead he caught up my hand and gently traced its scars. I hated when he did that, though I never stopped him. The dentist's hands were chapped with alcohol and smelled like rubber, while I rubbed mine with shea butter every morning. But his had done nothing worse than pull teeth and fix caps for Victor and his men. He found my scars to remind me of the necessary distance between us, the dentist and the hatchet girl. Are you going to take the job if it comes? Was it disgust that flattened his tone? Or indifference? My heart shuddered uselessly, but I kept steady and kissed behind his left ear, the way he liked. He groaned. The dentist was my bargain. The dentist I could keep. It was easier to move through the world with him on my elbow than alone. When the doormen were more suspicious of women of my complexion. Unlike most white men of my acquaintance, he rarely let a bad word escape his lips about Negroes, or even any other group. Besides, he was handsome enough, and in possession of an understanding wife. For those qualities I overlooked his other lapses as a lover, an aversion to cunnilingus, the ghoulish whiteness of his teeth, the faint but clinging scent of antiseptic. My dissatisfactions were, I knew, the inevitable neurosis.